Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches to come their way. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. So let's go now to Oakland, California, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Chargers, Raiders. It's pouring here as we're getting ready for today's matchup. Hello, friends. Heaven-znt-1's along with Phil Simms, and welcome to this heated divisional rivalry. Yes, there have been a lot of close games, a lot of bad blood, and it's always intense when these two get ready to square off. How about it before kickoff, partner?
Well, Jim, it's intense because we have two good teams emotionally ready to play today. They are in the same division, so that's going to create a great rivalry. Let's don't forget, too, the fans here today, they're so excited about it. They really hate this opponent, so we're going to feel the emotion from the fans, which is going to drive those players to be even more visible.
So that means Tywan Jones will be back for the opening kick. Nick Novak ready to kick it away to start today's game. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable, and I think play better. He should do well here today.
Will run it. Here's the handoff. And that's Teo in on the stop.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
He's brought to a halt. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Now, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Here's a look at the offense. And if they're going to win today, this group of wide receivers must go vertical. They must open up the game for the offense. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. Here's the defense, a unit that works best when it gets to the quarterback. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. 3rd and 9. Moore's got the catch and the first. Early in this game, Phil, and already on the other side of midfield strike.
Nice job by the offense here. Good play calling too, Jim. Mixing up the plays. The defense is off guard right now, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
1st and 10. He's looking to the right. The pass is intercepted. That brings the play to an end. The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers, very productive in the passing game, no doubt about it, but also a tremendous leader for this San Diego Chargers football team.
Wide receivers are bunched up. 1st down at the 34. Looks to his left. Catch made. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage. One of the offensive starters today, one of the tallest targets at wide out is Malcolm Floyd.
He is tall and he is good. And after missing most of 2013, it is great to see Malcolm Floyd back on the field.
Rivers is going to take it from the gun. And he's thrown to the ground.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
Phillip Rivers from the shotgun has Allen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. 1st down here. It's a 2 tight end formation to the ground. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down at 11. Gets the handle here. Butler's there to take him down.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
The Chargers come out in the nickel. 3rd down and 8. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Number 21 with carry. Gain 5.
Not far from a 1st down. They're going to go for it. The Raiders approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. The Raiders from the 27. Makes the reception. He's brought down. The Raiders with the gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through. Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
The Raiders have it at the 39. Handoff out of the I formation. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Back to the ground. In on the stop.
The Raiders offensive line does a good job on this run. They show their power. The runner able to go up in there and get a 1st down.
Moore's going to get set in the slot for this snap. And here's the toss. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Raiders break huddle and show a jumbo look. 2nd and 11. Looking to the right side and throwing. Moore's got the catch and the 1st.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
They bring in the extra tight end. 1st down and 10. They'll go ground. Taken down at the 33.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Takes it from the eye. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Jones-Drew is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Marching down the field and taking their time. 1st down at the 25. Jones-Drew is tackled down.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Mounting a serious drive. 2nd down and 7. They're going to run it on the toss. Right there to make the stop.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Offense heads to the line for the 13th play of this drive. This long drive continues. After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. The long drive continues. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Gains 12.
Corner routes are not thrown enough in this league anymore. A lot of teams don't do it because it takes a strong arm quarterback to get it done. That was a terrific throw up the field that time.
What a drive this has been. Staying with the passing game on first down. Oakland in the end zone.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on first and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Royals got a chance for a return. And he's met head on right there at the 20. The Chargers offense heads on to the field. The Chargers come out in a 2 tight end set. First down at the 20. And Matthews is going to secure the handoff. It's now second down. Floyd's in the slot. Will go ground, taking it right up the middle, and Matthews is brought down.
Matthews is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 35. And Matthews has got the carry once more. And that gains 1.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Second down following the run. Split backfield here. Brown's going to take the handoff down. Tackles made.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Rivers set, empty backfield. Third down and 5. Breaks the tackle. Got the completion. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The Raiders are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Taken down at the 27.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Toss to the outside. And he's brought to the ground.
That's a bread and butter play by all offenses in the NFL. Get a few yards and get that first down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Get ready.
Once again, a running play. That's Weddle making the stop.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second down. Offense lines up here. Has his target. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The Raiders have done a fantastic job here of getting the football to one of their key targets. Moore's been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first-half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver. Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge, and not giving up very many yards.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 7. Right in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
The defense comes out in the nickel. The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
Well, quarterbacks know on 3rd down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. They face 1st down. Browns lined up in the slot. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Rivers out of the gun. Going deep. It's intercepted. And stop the play right there.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The jumbo set on the field. Handoff made. Butler's there to make the tackle.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
Get ready.
The Raiders have it at the 34. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Tackled down at the 22.
The Raiders' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
1st down at the 22. Teo with the tackle.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
2nd down, 4 to go. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
The Chargers defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. 3rd and 2. Good coverage that time as this goes incomplete.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
The kick is good.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
Woodhead will run this one out. The tackle is made.
What a good job by the kickoff team. The ball's kicked high in the air, and they sprint all the way down there. The blockers can't get set up. Nice tackle. Now they got great field position for the defense.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Matthews has it out of the eye.
Pretty typical play right here. When you're backed up against your own end zone, you run the football inside, and it just gets a short gain.
Second and 9. Matthews. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Well, that short gain's going to come in handy for the offense. Even if they don't get a first down, those couple yards will make a punting situation a lot easier for them.
3rd and 8. Johnson's handed the football. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. All set to punt here. Jenkins has got it on the return. Johnson's there that time for the tackle. The Raiders offense now marches onto the field. First down at the 49. A takeaway. He stacked up at that point.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. The defense gets a sack.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one. Royals got it. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Chargers bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Matthews lined up in the backfield. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
And Matthews is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Second down and 7. And he's taken down.
Now, sometimes as a quarterback, if you can read the blitz that is coming, you have to keep the running backs in there to pick up some of those blitzers. They don't do it that time. They get outnumbered, and the quarterback takes a sack.
Browns lined up now as a slot receiver. Third and a long way to go. As Royal. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Jenkins is going to take this one from the 24. Taylor's there to take him down. It's first down as they head to the line. Two tight ends on the field here. Here's the handoff. He's going to the left. This will be second down. Takes it out of the eye. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for first downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense.
They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 12. Nice tackle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. 3rd and 10. Eyeing that left side. Pulls it in.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which was blitzing, picked them all up.
Great interception by Eric Weddle. Good piece of tackling.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First and 10. Handoff by Rivers. He's taken down at the 30.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
And Matthews is lined up in a single back formation. And there's Gates.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
First down at the 49. Has Allen. That's a gain of 8.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
Second and 2, and the carry to Ryan Matthews. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Offense lines up here. Now first and 10. Back to him. Going to lose yards here. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often, and what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this. How about that work by the defense that time? They are physical and they are fast. They tackled the runner for a loss on second down. Now they have a great situation, third and long.
Floyd's a receiver in the slot. Third and a long way to go. Antonio Gates hauls it in.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. First down, offense readying for the snap. Double tight end formation. Gets it out for the completion. Gains 18.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
He makes the catch. Freeney's there to make the tackle.
Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. And, you know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed to pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
Second down and 7. Ball's picked off. It's wide open. Touchdown, San Diego.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The point after try is in the books. Chargers getting set for the kickoff. Jones will run this one out. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. First down coming up. The give. Wide to the left. And Weddle is able to bring it to an end.
Good job by the safety, diagnosing the run, getting up outside, and making the tackle for a short gain.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second down here after that run play. Offense lines up here. Here is the first snap of the final quarter.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Third down and 6. Handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Number 21 with Terry. Gain of 4 on the play.
They are close enough to a first to go for it here on fourth down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Brings it in.
I just don't think that's a good job by the defense. It's 4th and short. You kind of know what the offense is going to do. They were not ready, and they give up the first down.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Back to the air here on first down. Makes the catch. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, you always hear that expression, it's a chess match out there. Well, I believe that because you got to be a thinker on the football field. And the quarterback won this chess match. He changed the pass protection. He got the extra time, and it worked to his advantage.
Goes to the left. Picks up about 5.
The NFL is about situations. A good job by the runner knowing where the first down was, gets it there, and he moves those chains.
First down at the 39. Manti Te'o takes him down.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
That leads us to second down. They bring in the extra tight end. They'll run it off the toss. They deck him in the backfield.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. The Raiders will take the snap from the 35. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Well, the defense is happy to get off the field. They stopped the third down try by the offense, but they're upset because they had a chance for the turnover, and they dropped a sure interception.
The Raiders step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. They fail to convert, and now a change of possession.
This is what they call managing the game. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down, and you just got to expect either way that you're going to make it, or if you don't make it, what are you going to do?
From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. Out of the shotgun, Rivers finds Allen. He is tackled right at the 50.
Nice catch that time by the wide receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. 1st and 10. And the give to Ryan Matthews. Max, the one who brings him to the ground. And here as we look at the rushing numbers, there's not much there on the ground, even though this game is tied.
Yeah, balance is not the word for this offense today. If you want to run the football, do it maybe in an unconventional way. Some draws, some misdirections. That's what they need to do.
2nd down and 9. Throws to the right. That's a pickup of 14.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
And Matthews is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Midway through the 4th quarter, Ryan Matthews takes the handoff.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Royals in the slot. 2nd and 13. And there's Gates. They bring him to the turf.
Jim, when you have a quarterback that is accurate as this guy is, when he sees man-to-man coverage, he is going to get the completion.
Offense lines up here. Woodhead's taking the handoff. Moore's the one who made the big stop.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
2nd and 12. Again, they'll lean on him. And that's good for only a yard or 2. The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run. Royals lined up in the slot. Rivers out of the gun. The defense gets the sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong. But good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Raiders come onto the field for their next series. These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. Got the completion. He's brought to a halt. Moore seemingly caught everything thrown his way today, Phil.
He has caught everything thrown his way, Jim. Listen, this guy has some of the best hands in the NFL.
1st down. Pressure on every snap now. Heaving it down the field. And he's intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position when you're...
And Taiwan Jones is back deep for the opening kick. And Nick Novak is set now to get this game underway. Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. They went with the ground game on 1st down, bringing up 2nd. They'll run it here. He's brought down. One of the players to watch at linebacker today is Manti Te'o out of Notre Dame.
Yeah, he gained a lot of experience last year being a middle linebacker for the football team. Now you got to take that experience along with your talent and just be a star in 2014. We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Out to the left. He's got the catch. Got a big lane. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
Raiders with an extra point try on the way. And the extra point is good. The Raiders defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. Woodhead will run this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Phillip Rivers. First down on the way. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. And Matthews is brought down. For the offense today at running back, he came into his own in 2013, Ryan Matthews.
It's hard to say this, but maybe his biggest detriment is the fact that Ryan Matthews just runs so hard, it's hard to stay healthy. He just goes after every play like it's going to be his last. He's a really good NFL running back. The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
First down at the 39. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And Matthews is brought down. And here we have second down. Matthews lined up in the backfield. Right back to him one more time. Let's set the lineup for this defense. The first-round pick out of the University of Buffalo, Khalil Mack.
Yeah, the Oakland Raiders. How happy are they that he fell to the 5th pick? He is the guy they had rated #1 in the draft. Really good outside linebacker, strong, can rush the quarterback on third downs. He's going to be great.
No return as this goes for a touchback. First down here. Two tight ends on the field here. The give out of the eye. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
To the ground. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Now looking at third down. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. They run the counter play. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. They're set to punt it away now. Allen's going to look for space now. Has 12 on this play. They come to the line, and it's first down. Allen's a receiver in the slot. Matthews, good for only a yard.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Rivers is lined up. Two tight ends set. That's a gain of 10.
Matthews is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. Takes another handoff. That's a tackle right near the 48. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Secures it with two hands.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Split backfield here. The Chargers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. They're down and 10. Justin Tuck has a sack.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
Jenkins going to take this one from the 14. In on the stop. First down here. Gets the handle here. In the end, it picks up only a yard. Somehow in this first half, they have taken the lead without any semblance of a running game, Phil.
A lot of ways to get it done. Yes, the running game has not worked, but everything else is going well. Defense, passing the football. There's a lot of ways to get it done, and they're showing that to us here today.
They give it to him on the counter. Brought down after a gain of 6.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays while you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
Let's go.
3rd and 3. Another carry here. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
And it's 3rd and short. The defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The jumbo set on the field.
Let's go.
Trying to work that left side. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Hey, nice route by the wide receiver that time. Good throw by the quarterback. It reminds me of the days with the Miami Dolphins. Paul Warfield running those corner routes, and Bob Greasy putting it right on target.
Knocked away, incomplete.
That is so tough to do when you think about it. We got world-class sprinters running down the field, and you're able to stay close to them and reach out with one hand and knock it down. Great play.
2nd down and 10. The defense had that one covered.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
Double tight end formation. 3rd and 10. Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion.
Good job by the linebacker. Just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
It'll be a touchback. The Chargers are set now for their next possession. Rivers set, empty backfield. Browns in the slot. Rivers out of the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the
Ball is out, and the defense has it. Raiders in for the score.
This defense has some mentality, don't they? Not only do they want turnovers, they want points to go with it. Nice job of taking it all the way back for the touchdown.
The Raiders with the PAT to come. Extra point was good. Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. They face first down. They've come out in the dime package. The defense comes out in the dime. Snapping out of the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time they collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Throwing now to his left. Tackles made.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Rivers unloading the long pass. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense. Jenkins has got a chance this time. And at the 49, he'll be brought down. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They'll go ground. He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
Some of the best players on the field are outside linebackers. They can rush the passer. And how about this play this time against the outside run? Shows power, strength, and athletic ability. Gets in there and stops that play for no gain.
And he's brought to the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Toss play. Fourth down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field.
Let's go.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Anytime you go for it on 4th down in the NFL, there's going to be a lot of second guessing if you don't get it. So get ready for the second guessing. It is coming.
The Chargers this time will go with 2 tight ends. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. First down and 10. On the money for about 4.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Second down and 6. They'll go ground. And Matthews is brought down.
Jim, sooner or later you get in these situations, you got to throw the football. As we have seen today, they keep trying to run it, but there's not much there to go.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Wide receivers are bunched up. 3rd and 4. Rivers finds Allen.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
The Chargers from the 37. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The Chargers have it at the 29. It's Rivers down the field. That ball has been picked off. Into the open.
Now was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Handoff made. Middle. That's Legion with the tackle. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Johnson's in on the tackle.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
From the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. King is back now. He'll be punting. They'll take it at the 20. It's 1st down as they head to the line. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
2nd and 10. Matthews on the screen. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 3rd and a long way to go. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a 1st down on 3 plays.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Jenkins has got it at the 23. Taylor's going to make the tackle. The Raiders break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29. Jones is lined up in the slot. 1st down at the 29. Long ball to James Jones. Interception by Eric Weddle. That'll stop the play right there.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
1st down, offense readying for the snap. Matthews lined up in the backfield. Rivers out of the gun. Up in the air, and he's got the catch. The Chargers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. 2nd down here. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. Rivers has got it in the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Brought down at the 38. The Chargers going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this 3rd down. 3rd down now. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. The defense gets a sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The 1st half is over, and we'll be back with our 1st half analysis in just a moment. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. First down coming up. Phillip Rivers has it under center. And Matthews has got it on the handoff. And Matthews is brought down. The Chargers have struggled in pass protection. Rivers has tried to drop back and make plays, but he's been under pressure all game long.
Oh, boy, watching a quarterback in a day like today, I'm glad I'm up in the booth because that is some beating he is taking, but he's hanging in there tough.
And Matthews is lined up as the single back. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Throws to the right. Another third down failure.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down.
Jenkins got it at the 27. That's a gain of 6. First down on the way. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Got to stay patient with the run game. That's what the offense is doing here. Even though they haven't had any big gains yet, there's a little short gain that time, but you're hoping to break one sooner or later.
Moore's a receiver in the slot. The Raiders will take the snap from the 35. And the tackle is made at the 41.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Let's go.
Third down and 2. Another handoff right back to him.
A running back must always know the situations. Third and short, don't be looking to break it outside and go for the big run. Get the first down so the offense can stay on the field. Nice job.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Gains about 3. Now as we look at the numbers, here's a team winning, even though they have not been running the football with great dominance today.
No, they haven't run it well. And, of course, when you're winning the game and it gets in the second half, you'd like to run the football to work the clock down. If I was him, I would keep trying to run the football.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. And they get to him at the 45. Second down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Johnson's just not an outside rusher. We see it right here. What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside, and he stops it for no gain.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
In the second half of a football game, and you are winning, now you must manage the game properly. Not a good job by the team that's winning. They go for it on fourth down. They fail, and they put their team in a tough situation.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Now first and 10. And the carry to Ryan Matthews.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down coming up. Phillip Rivers has it under center. And the give to Ryan Matthews. And that gains a few. The Chargers are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. And Matthews has been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions. An interception.
Breaks the tackle. The tackle is made.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being full, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
1st and 10. Always aware of the chains. He's got the catch, and he's got the first. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating. The NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
1st down at the 44. Throws the pass. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
And he's taken down.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
That's an interception. He stacked up at that point.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
1st down here. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff. Picks up 8 here.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down and 2. Johnson's going to secure the handoff. Now 3rd and short following the run. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. Rivers out of the gun. As Allen. Well, they convert this time, but they've had a tough time all day long on 3rd down.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that 1st down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 1st down at the 33. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. Nice tackle.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach that they can punch this in for the touchdown.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. And Matthews is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. He's looking to the right here on this throw, and that's a gain of 10.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
The running back goes in motion. 3-step drop. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. And Phil, in a close game where neither quarterback has played well, it's going to be interesting to see who steps up at the end.
Yeah, you got to know as a quarterback in situations like this that it's probably not going to get better. So you got to deal with it mentally and try to fight through it and make some plays down the stretch.
Rivers sends it to Floyd. The Chargers defense now trying to keep him out of the end zone and prevent this game from tightening up.
Well, let's see if they can keep him out of the end zone. This defense, when the offense gets inside the 10-yard line, they have not been very good. We'll see if they can change that here and make a play.
Sims is all over the ball carrier.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. 2nd and goal from the 5. Throw to the left. And intercepted. Running room. And he races out of bounds at that point.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
The Raiders take it from the 23. Looking for space, left side.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
The jumbo set on the field. The give. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these first downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
Good piece of tackling.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
He's going to get another carry. They bring him to the turf.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run. Gets a first down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here and gains about 1.
Jones-Drew's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Offense lines up here. 2nd and 9. Jones-Drew takes it. Toss play. Weddle's in on the tackle.
Again, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Raiders from the 32. They call his number once more.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
After running it, it's 2nd down. Gives it to him again. He's got some daylight.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. When you have a lead and your offense is playing like this, what's it do? Gives your defense a great rest. They're loving this drive as they sit on the sideline.
First down and 10. They call his name again.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
This has been a long drive so far. 2nd down and 9. The catch is made. He's in for the touchdown.
When you got a lead, you march down the field and you add on to that lead with a touchdown, it's fun to watch the other team. Will they stay patient or will they panic? My bet is they'll panic.
It's good. The Chargers now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 21-0. Steps up and fields it at the 2. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Chargers getting ready now to start their drive. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. First down at the 26. Has his target. And Matthews is brought down.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and they picked up some nice yards.
Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down at the 48. Launching it deep, and the pass incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Play fake. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Browns in the slot. Rivers out of the gun. Looking across the middle. Rivers to Woodhead. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation, go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play. From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. Takes it from the gun. Looks to his left. Reaches out and grabs it. He is tackled at the 40-yard line. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. Antonio Gates hauls it in. First down here after the completion. We'll go no huddle from the gun. Brown's going to pull in the bullet pass. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Browns lined up in the slot. Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun. And Malcolm Floyd with some nice hands brings in the bullet pass. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Second and goal from the 1. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Play after play after play here on this drive. 3rd and goal from the 1. The defense gets the sack. They bring back out the offense to go for it. Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here. Rivers is back in shotgun formation. On the money. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side. This is a team in front with a quarterback who has not had his usual outstanding performance.
No, performance-wise, as we judge it, look at the stats, it's not going to be a great day for him, but he's done all the other little things. He's been a good leader on the field. He's used the snap count. Those all count in going into trying to win a football game. When you're on the defensive side in a situation like this, you know the offense is going to be limited. Be aggressive, get up there at the line of scrimmage, and try to make it happen. That time they did it, and they stopped the run for just a short gain.
Toss to the outside. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. 3rd and 9. Jones-Drew's going to receive the toss. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Well, even though they have a lead here, it's late in the 4th quarter. You still got to be unpredictable. keep the defense on edge. As I always say, make the defense react and not attack. So make them guess what plays you're going to run.
How much sweeter is practice going to be this week after the win on that sideline?
Once you win, practice is easier because your confidence is high. You feel good about what you've done from the
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. So let's go now to Oakland, California, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
So that means Taiwan Jones will be back for the opening kick. And Nick Novak is ready to get this one started. Across the 20 and tackled at the 21. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
1st and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Moore's able to move the chains here as he's tackled down.
You can do all you want on the defensive side. You can give a lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw a catch.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out. This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback. Handoff. They go to the right side.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. They'll run it here. He is brought down at the 49-yard line. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. 2nd down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the 1st down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete. That's 2nd down coming up. We'll run it. Here's the handoff. And that's Teo in on the stop. The defense stands up early and stops the run cold.
Good job that time. You said it, Jim, by the defense. They attacked the offensive line, and there was nowhere for the running back to run the football.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. No one in sight has the grab.
Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
Nickel formation here for the defense. 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders.
You go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score, and that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal.
The Raiders lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Raiders will take their spot on the bench after contributing to the cause, especially via the passing game, over 60 yards by the air. And no return here. So Rivers will start this drive from the 20. The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Pass out. Rivers there to make the stop.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 4. Rivers finds Allen, who's brought to a halt.
What a nice catch by the receivers. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Brown's lined up now as a slot receiver. The Chargers from the 37. And he's forced to the ground.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
2nd down now. Matthews lined up in the backfield. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Rivers over to Malcolm Floyd. Floyd tackled down. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Brown's a receiver in the slot. Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. Rivers out of the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Jenkins is going to take this one from the 30. That brings the play to an end. First down here. Offense lines up here. To the ground. To the outside. They bring him down at the 41-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Gets the handle here. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Now 3rd and 4 following the run. 2 tight ends on the field here.
Let's go.
Eyeing that left side. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and deflect the pass without getting a penalty. Good job.
And this will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They face first down. Phillip Rivers has it under center. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Rivers sends it to Floyd. Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary. A group that could be the difference in this game today. 2nd and 6. And he's thrown to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Jenkins has got it now. He's brought down. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Get ready.
They'll go ground. They tackle him for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Let's go.
Second down and 12. Here's the quick toss. Breaks free. Has some space to work with. Third and 2 here after the run. They want to keep feeding him the football. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Put the football away. That's the right decision.
The Raiders with the gutsy call, and they convert here on 4th and short.
Yeah, it was. Gutsy call by the offense and the offensive coordinator. But look, this guy's willing to take chances, and he tries these plays and these situations every game, and that time they came through.
Second down. Double tight end formation. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go.
Third down and 4. They'll go ground. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Joe Drew is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Raiders have it at the 24. Butler's there to take him down.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Out to the left. He brings it in here, and he's got the first.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
Now 1st and 10. Should have had it.
Well, we look at that drop pass right there. You know, one of the biggest cliches ever in sports. Oh, they're going to go right back to this guy to keep his confidence going. Well, I don't know about that. If you drop a pass, sometimes I might want to try somebody else to see if they can catch it when they're open. So if you get open, the quarterback can throw it to you.
Moore's tackled down after a gain of 10.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Mounting a serious drive. 1st and goal. Handoff made. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
I would bet 1st and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
The Chargers ready to return the kick. Woodhead's got it on the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Chargers now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Quarters formation here for the defense. Royals in the slot. Rivers is going to take it from the gun. Throws the pass. As Allen. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
First down at the 46. Handoff by Rivers. Tackled down at the 47. It's now second down. Floyd's lined up in the slot. Makes the reception. Ball is out. The defense has the football. It's away from the stack.
what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
Get ready.
First down at the 48. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. The Raiders now move the chains.
The Raiders offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Here's the handoff. Picks up about 2. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. They feed it to him one more time. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Great pass, great catch, great control.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
Going for it on 4th down. The jumbo set on the field. The Raiders will take the snap from the 35. Catch made.
The Raiders go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Offense lines up here. The Chargers will take the snap from the 35. And that gains a few.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Second down and 7. The give. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Well, you got to have the draw play in your game or a delay. You know what that does? It fools the defense. And anytime you fool the defense, you usually get good gains.
First and 10. Right back to him. And Matthews is brought down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Split backfield here. It's Woodhead taking it up the middle. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
Offense lines up here. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Going for the home run. It's intercepted. In on the stop. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. It's first down as they head to the line. It's a 2 tight end formation. Handoff. Slashes to the left side. And that's Teo in on the stop.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Second and 9. They'll run it here. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play. Let's see what they do on this third down situation. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. And off the mark on that short throw.
Well, quarterbacks know on third down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
Allen's going to take this one from the 24. Rodgers there to take him down. The Chargers are set for their next possession. First down at the 32. The defense gets a sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The Chargers snap it up at the 26. Has his man. And a gain of 4. Rivers is still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 3rd and 12. Woodhead, that's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Jenkins got it on the return. Tackles made. The Raiders are getting set for their next possession. They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 25. And that gains 1.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Offense lines up here. So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one. It's Woodhead refusing to challenge the coverage, and he'll take a knee. Bring the ball out to the 20. First down, offense readying for the snap. They've come out in the dime package. And now here's the first snap of the second half. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The Chargers have it at the 29. Matthews.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Woodhead's going to take the handoff now. Woodhead takes the hit and is brought down.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. Second down and 1. Has Allen. Allen's tackled down after a gain of 7.
There's nothing like a play-action pass. When the offensive linemen make it look like it's a run, the linebackers are all near the line of scrimmage and easy to throw it down the field for that completion.
Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 30. To the outside, Matthews. And he's tackled. He'll be a yard short of the first. Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Let's go.
Royals, a receiver in the slot. Drop back, shotgun formation. And there's Floyd. That's a gain of 7.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
Woodhead's in the backfield. Single back set. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Woodhead's going to pick up the first down as he's tackled.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it.
First and goal to go from the 2. Flip to the outside.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Second and goal from the 8. Has Allen picked up a couple that time. And partner, we're looking at a quarterback who has been beaten up, but has still found ways to make plays.
Well, it's not a perfect game, Jim. It's a game of adversity, and this quarterback has dealt with some tough adversity here today, and he has come through when he is getting hit.
Breaking huddle at the 6. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Wide receivers are bunched up. Third and goal from the 6. This would be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
I think the big decision is now, Jim, do you kick the football, take the 3 points, or do you go for it on fourth down? To me, you kick the football and get 3 points on the board.
Drives it through for the field goal.
Well, it was a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate they do get the field goal try, and they make it.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Raiders getting set now for their next series. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 18. To the ground. Reynolds is there to make the tackle.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Trying the right side. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The NFL is about situations. A good job by the runner knowing where the first down was, gets it there, and he moves those chains.
The Raiders come out. Jumbo package on the field. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play. They stopped it.
Let's go.
The Raiders snap it at the 31. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Third down following the run. Offense lines up here. Maurice Jones-Drew looking out wide. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The offense is still on the field here on fourth down, needing 5 for the first. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. He has the grab, and he's brought to the ground. First down here after the completion.
Get ready.
Gets the handle here. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Let's go.
Second and 12. Takes it again. That'll stop the play right there.
Wow, this is just not a good job by the defense. They're giving up yards. They let the offense cross midfield already. Well, let's see if they can come up with a stop.
The jumbo set on the field. Third and 9. Moore's got the catch and the first. Touchdown.
Terrible job by the defense. Like a hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
The Raiders for the point after. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Chargers will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 21-3. And here's Woodhead. And he's taken down right at about 29, not quite to the 30. The Chargers offense now marches onto the field. Offense lines up here. The Chargers have it at the 29. It's Woodhead. It's wide open. Breaks away. Woodhead takes the hit and is brought down.
The Chargers offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Brown takes the hit and is brought down.
Brown's the guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Brown's taking the handoff. Brought down at the 20.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
That leads us to second down. Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Woodhead, there's a yellow marker down on the field.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Automatic first down.
First down coming up. Staying with the passing game on first down. Makes the reception. Brown's the one who brings him to the ground.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Second and goal from the 7. Woodhead's handed the football.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Third and goal at the 6. Trying to work that left side. That's a gain of only a yard.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on third and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
And converts on the 3.
Jim, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. First down on the way. Moore's in the slot. They'll go ground. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Offense lines up here. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. Greeny's is an animal on that play.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football to snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Moore's lined up in the slot. Toss to the outside. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for this offense. The Raiders lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Jones-Drews had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side. Nice job by the coach that time going forward on 4th down. His team is up here in the second half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
They'll mark him at the 40.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
Second and 8. Looking across the middle, got the completion, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Open in the end zone.
This offense, even though they had the lead, they do not sit on it. They are aggressive, they take risks, and what a game.
The Raiders now will tack on the extra point. Counted. The Raiders kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. Here's Woodhead. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. First down here. Brown's lined up now as a slot receiver. Out of the shotgun. Catch made. Taken down a yard short of the first.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space. The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Royals, a receiver in the slot. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. He makes the catch. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Nickel formation here for the defense. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make a catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Secures it with two hands. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. From the shotgun. Throwing now to his left. He's taken down at the 47.
When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Justin Tuck has a sack.
Well, you're on the offensive side, my gosh. You know they're going to blitz. So what do? You either throw the football really quick or you have your tight end and running backs help pick up those blitzers so the quarterback has time to throw it.
Third and a long way to go. And they get to him again.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
They're in punting formation. And a touchback. The Raiders offense now coming out. First down and 10. They'll go ground. The tackle is made. Coming up, second down. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Handoff made. He stacked up at that point.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Handoff out of the I formation.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
Needing 5 to move the chains. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. Good yardage picked up on that ball.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which was blitzing, picked them all up. Great job by the QB. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 13. Feeds him again. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
Hard sometimes as an offensive coordinator to call plays to catch the defense off guard when you're winning and it's late in the game. So they played it very predictable there. The defense was ready. Nowhere to go.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. Johnson's there that time for the tackle.
It's about managing the football game. That's why they ran the football right there. Not a big gain, but sometimes you have to be predictable. You have the lead. You're trying to get rid of the clock. You got to run it.
Well, it's a big performance in front of a primetime audience and a sweet victory in the end.
Of course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game. But when you win, and then you sit back and think everybody was watching us and you played well, boy, that is some great experience.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.